If you can't find true love, work hard, make money, and enjoy your single life in peace. Nobody has ever died from being single, but so many people have died from being with the wrong partner. Life is too short to be wasting your time with the wrong person.
Being single is so peaceful. Women are explaining or telling us, the peace that comes, the way you feel very peaceful, the peace of mind that comes in you being single, you not being worried. You don't have to worry about any man. You don't have to sleep beside a man that is snoring. You don't have to look at your phone and be like, oh, as he texts me good morning. You don't have to start panicking or having anxiety or having insecurity issues or complaining about what is not. The joy of coming home and not even seeing anybody in your house, the joy of thinking of what to eat and you decide it and you cook it and you eat your food, or putting something in the fridge and you come back and you still meet that same thing. Women are discussing how peaceful being single can be. I personally feel like being single is a gift, or singleness is a gift. And I feel like people are not talking about this enough. Most people tell you is you have to be in a relationship to, to feel loved, to feel needed, you know. But the thing is, when you're out of a relationship, for some people that are in a bad relationship or that were in a bad relationship, once they get out of that relationship, they have this deep exhale, like, finally, that peace of mind that comes with it. You see them glowing, you see them making more money, the fact that they are out of that toxic relationship. What do you guys think about singleness and peace of mind? Are you single? Are you enjoying your peace of mind? Let us know down in the comment section. I have some interesting videos to share with you all. Let's go ahead and watch the videos together. Then we'll come back and talk about it.
One thing I've been thinking about lately is how fucking peaceful it is to be single. To not have to worry about my partner in the bed snoring and waking me up. To not have to wake up to someone else's alarm clock. To be able to use my own bathroom in peace. To be able to cook whatever the fuck I want. To not have to cook. To clean the way that I like to clean. To decorate the way that I like to decorate. To not have to worry or answer to anyone. To have my own bank account. To know that I'm safe. To know that my mental health is safe. And listen, there's nothing wrong with relationships that are safe and healthy and that can add value to your life. But being single is also valuable. There's a lot of lessons to be learned with being single. There's a lot of growth and healing that happens with being single. So if you are listening to this and you are just getting out of a relationship and your urge is to jump into another one to find validation, be single, sit with it. See what types of growth and healing happens with that, because there's power with being by yourself. And there's a lot of growth and amazing things that can happen with that journey. So enjoy the journey of being single. It's really fucking amazing. And that's not always a red flag.
I feel like being single is so underrated. Most of the times people glorify being in a relationship, but here's some reminders why I think it's a privilege to stay single. Number one is you're not going to be in the risk of developing new insecurities to yourself, because if you think about it, just running into the risk of someone trying to make you insecure, it's not worth it. Situations like that, you end up questioning your self-worth and then you change yourself. But being single made me realize that love is all around me. There's so many ways you can feel love, not just romantically with the opposite sex. And you know what's even better? These people love you for who you are and will stay loyal to you for who you are and will not make you question your self-worth or make you insecure or try to break down your confidence with the right people. Number two, I'm so focused on my goals, achievements, aspirations in life, and have so many things to look forward to, like traveling and trying new things that I'm happy to do, that I have to not consider other people's feelings. My day is not dictated by a mood of a man. I've seen so many women in relationships that they were derailed on their goals and they were derailed from their career because they were in a relationship and they were not single. Honestly, at this point, a man and trying to fight for a relationship to make it work is so embarrassing. Like saying that, oh yeah, I can keep a man. That's not a flex, babes. Like, you know what's a flex? being rich, achieving your goals. Being single, you can use your time and energy in the right things and fill your own cup, fill the cups of the right people in your life. Next reminder when you're single is the peace that comes with it. I'm at the point of my life that I'm so grateful for this peace. And it's borderline becoming so addicting that sometimes if I think about a stranger coming into my life, I feel like it's a burden. I've developed so many hobbies and routines for myself that I don't see another person coming in my life and like altering it, or do I have to make adjustments? Like, girl, I'm fine. Like, even at this point, I don't need external validation because I can validate myself, self-soothe. Sometimes I gotta admit there is times that it's boring or you yearn for it, but what's the worst that can happen? Just cry about it, journal about it, the next day you're fine. I'd rather have moments like that than be with someone that will make me miserable and make me lose myself, and then it will end up me regretting why I let go of being single. So I'd rather have this peace, babes. It's just fucking peaceful. Can we normalize not doing things for the plot? Because fuck the plot, okay? I want the peace, babes. And last reminder is, I know I'll ruffle a lot of feathers here, but honestly, I don't care at this point, is at the end of the day, men are not it. Honestly, in my eyes, all of them are dumb, have no loyalty, and they're just insufferable at this point. Like, all of them. All of them. You know, I'll get some comments like, oh my god, not all men. Yeah, no. I'll take it back, babes. Like, they're not even gonna pick you, babes. All of them. All of them. I'm at the point, if I have to encounter one, I'm just like, you know what? Surprise me. Because I know what to expect here, babes. Just fucking surprise me. They weaponize their incompetence. They're emotionally unintelligent. They have no empathy. It's just a waste of time. They just steal your energy. They try to dim your shine. That's it. That's all they're good for. They suck at planning. They're always angry. Oh yeah, you know what they're good at planning? They're good at planning an elaborate plan on how they can cheat. Yeah, that's all of them.
Life is so peaceful when you're single. You could do whatever you want. You could sleep good at night, not worried if someone's cheating on you. You don't have to share any of your food. You have the whole bed to yourself without having someone next to you snoring. You don't have to cook for anyone or put in effort to make someone else happy. There's literally no one to impress. You don't have to look good all the time. You don't have to be in a relationship to be happy. It feels good being by yourself. You could put all your time and attention into yourself and doing whatever you like and bettering yourself. Don't rush to be in a relationship. Enjoy your singleness.
I don't know about the rest of my single folk, but every day single, I become less and less interested in the idea of a relationship or marriage. I've had my fair share of relationships. Some were okay, some were terrible. I genuinely just feel like there's nobody out there that I am compatible enough with to settle down. Maybe that's selfish of me, but I honestly don't care. I feel like so much of my life is centered around taking care of other people and not taking care of myself. When I think about my dreams for the future, it used to involve getting married, but I don't know if that's something I want anymore. I used to think being alone meant that I had to give in to the feeling of loneliness. And while I do feel that way sometimes, it's actually very freeing to be able to do what you want without having to answer to anybody. Maybe I'll change my mind eventually. I don't know.
Do you know women's cortisol levels drop 35% when they've been living by themselves for 3 months or longer? This is done by research by Joe Dispenza, and I can tell you, like, after being in partnership and living with men for so many years now, and now living on my own in my own apartment, I have never felt peace like this in my life. And this is not a slander against men or anything. I'm just telling you, the peace that I feel right now is unmatched. I feel like I can think. I feel like when I'm out in public, I'm more relaxed. I'm walking more confidently. I'm walking slower. I feel clearer about what I want to do with my future. I know what I need to do with my day. I can work longer hours because I'm not so stressed out and caught up in somebody else's mood and what somebody else expects of me. I don't feel like I'm not enough. And that's always how I feel in partnership with a man, especially when I'm living with him. I never feel like I can fully relax at home. I love to cry for no reason. Like, I just cry on a regular basis, and not because I'm sad, but just because I enjoy it. And so, like, I like to be able to do that when I'm home. And I realize when I cry more often, I'm more in touch with my feelings, and I let myself just laugh and whatever. Like, I don't feel as emotionally constipated like I do in a partnership. And I feel like then when I'm in public, I'm a lot more emotionally regulated and happy and light. Sure, was there an initial detox? Like, I felt super anxious the first day or day and a half, and I cried a lot. It's like adjusting to be on your own again. But I swear that like third or fourth day, I was like, oh my God, the clouds have cleared. Like, I'm not angry all the time anymore. Like, as you've seen on my other content, like being angry, like I forgave the guy that cheated on me. I don't care anymore. I'm moving upward and onward. Like, I feel so good. It's just, I just think women have been sold this lie that we need men and men make us happier. Because you cannot contest the way that you feel when you're by yourself. As a woman, it feels just euphoric. And the last time I was by myself, it was after another breakup, and I was traveling around the world. And I equated it to just, living off my savings and traveling and, not having any obligations or being in Thailand. But I think it was just being alone. That's why I was so happy. And what's crazy too is when I was in a relationship before, like I would always be thinking like, oh, I need to go do social stuff. I like this obligation, like, okay, I need to go make friends. Now I don't care. Like I feel so happy just not doing anything and going and doing stuff on my own. And I'm naturally wanting to just go to, I went to a Zumba class today and saw a girl I hadn't seen in forever. And we're like, oh, let's meet up and whatever. Like things just happen more naturally. They're not as forced. And I don't feel this constant rumination in my head that I felt when I was living with a partner. And if you want to watch the whole video of this, it's Why Women Who Live Alone Are the Happiest by Joe Dispenza. Look that up on YouTube. It will completely change your mindset.
So yeah, I'm 53, completely single by choice, and also no children by choice. Love my life, have incredible friends, and travel is the secret to my happiness. I do not wait around for some man to show up to travel with me or to explore places with me. I do it on my own and have so much fun, and usually take friends with me, meet friends wherever I go. It's the secret to my personal happiness. So if you're out there whining and complaining that you can't find a guy and your life is not worth living, then you better knock it off and rethink the way you're living your life, because you got one shot, babies. So have fun and enjoy it while you can, single or not.
I think a lot of us women now are at this point in our lives where we've done the healing work and we're so content and at peace and at ease with our lives that now when people come in, we're asking them, are you coming in to interrupt our peace? Are you coming in to add value to our lives? Because if you're not coming in to add value but just disrupt us and take from us, we're good. We're not afraid of being alone anymore. We're actually tired of having people come in and take from us and not give back anything. Leaving us empty, questioning things, feeling confused, feeling tired, feeling drained. We're over it. So unless you're coming in to add value, leave us alone. Thank you.
Some people feel like when you're single, you're supposed to be sad, you're supposed to be crying, you're supposed to be thinking, you're supposed to be worried, you're supposed to be lonely. But I don't see singleness as lonely. I feel like if you're single, you have time to prioritize yourself. You have time to focus on yourself. You have time to make more money. You have time to know who you are, to think as in prioritize yourself and know yourself well than being in a relationship. In fact, being single is also requires healing as well, because you have time to heal your trauma. You have time because you don't have to build life with anybody, of course. So you're single at that moment and you're enjoying it. If you're single and you're enjoying that moment, you see that you have time to prioritize yourself. You see that you're happier self than in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, most of the time, women carry the heavy load, mental load. Women does everything, almost everything, not everything, but almost everything in a relationship. But now that you're single, but if you're single, like all you care about is you. All the time you have is for you. It's for you. You don't have to worry about anybody's mental load. You don't have to worry about carrying anything that is not relevant in your head, because you're just focused on yourself. You're prioritizing yourself. You are the center of your life. You don't have to manage anybody's mood or ego. You don't have to do that if you're single. And that is the joy of being single. The kind of soft life that you relive when you're single, I feel like once you taste that soft life, it's very difficult. That is why it's difficult for some women that have been single for years and they're like, should I be in a relationship or I should just remain single for life? Because there is no point trusting someone or allowing someone into my life. At the end of the day, they will just take me back to where I'm coming from, especially the ones that were in a bad relationship and became single by choice, did a lot of healing, a lot of, getting to know themselves, changing environment and all of that. After the whole healing process, it's always difficult for women like that to allow or invite someone else in their lives, because they're like, if you're not going to add to my peace, I don't need you. And that's why we see women that are out here saying that they are single by choice and they will remain single. A lot of women are celibates and they're like, you know what, I don't want to have anything to do with any relationship at this point. I just want to remain single because I find joy being single. Well, the thing is that no matter how happy a woman comes online, or even if she doesn't come online, probably you see a single auntie in your area or in your family, and she's like, you know what, I'm happy single, I don't need a man, and all of that. No matter how much a woman shows that she's happy and she's single, there are a lot of bitter people that tell you that she's not really that happy, because most people think that being in a relationship makes you happy. Most people think that, okay, you can be single for a while, but you cannot be saying that you are going to be single forever. Why should you be single forever? It is not allowed. It's possible for you to be single forever if you decide, like some people can decide to be single by choice for life, and that is what they choose because they are happy being single. I feel like most women that decide to be single by choice for life are the ones that have tested good, bad, and ugly in relationship, and they're like, you know what, it doesn't want my strength, and they've compared their lives single and also being in a relationship, and they chose the single life. But of course, some people are going to be angry with women that chose that lifestyle, because especially men, I see men that always look down at women that are, above 30, 40. In fact, let's just say 30, because most of the time they see women in their 30s that are single as if they failed. If you're in your 30s and you're single, and let a man hear your age, you'll be like, "Ugh, why are you single at 30? Why don't you have a child at 30?" Because they feel like you're a failure or something. But I personally feel like that's a lie. That's just beef. It's just the fact that these women cannot be manipulated, and that is paining them. But while I was searching for videos for being single, women that are single and also living a peaceful life, I saw a video of a woman that is married that said that there is no woman that will come and say she's gonna be single and happy for a long time. That is not possible. Like, you guys should just stop lying about this old lifestyle. So I'm gonna end this video with a question. Do you think being single can actually really bring peace of mind for a long time, or is going to be for a limited time? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, Chaga Maya David, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.